Oh, there with the hands, thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can call for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Houston Texans. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, bro, come on, Isai. Are you okay? Why? Brandy, eat them by themselves.
Hey!
I'm not Master Shaman, I'm just trying to help you out.
Set up, 60 outlaw. 50,
Right here.
Off play action. Lawrence. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I'm finna dot your ass.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
You can put them in the ninja.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And
this one was
down,
vibey as
but not
fuck.
before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Whoa, what the hell?
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And an alley to Jackson.
Look at that shit, nigga.
He lost the football.
Goof ass nigga, bro. Came across the middle, nigga.
He gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right?
Goof
Get
ass
down
boy.
after you got the run.
Hey, bro, they gave me the
prove
heads up
toughness.
inside. Just want to let you know. I got hard
coaches are
hitters
trying to
on
preach to
me.
their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Gurley on first down with no blocking help there, as he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1.
They're not even that bad. They
After the
taste
loss
like
to start
chips,
out,
like
here's
veggie
2nd and
strips.
11. From the gun, Lawrence.
You can't guard these niggas east side. You can't. I'm sorry. No, ain't no.
Touchdown, Houston.
Ooh, hit the dance on him. Do the shoot on him,
His
see?
5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Oh, Vallejo's out for the game. They're just chips. Here, eat an orange. Eat an orange with me. Shrooms X Citrus. Looking like a mistress. Pull up on the block and I got 6 stickers. Eastside, bro. I almost folded on this.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
What?
Coming to the line here to begin the next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
It's windy outside, which is the best.
And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Oh, shit.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
How much do I have left versus
That's one of the reasons like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level. You didn't even eat half a gram.
Come on, Brandy. You got to tough it out. Tough it out. No, you're not. Y'all give her a pep talk. No, it's Malik gave him to me. It's a dude out here.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He'll get this one to his tight end.
It's somebody that Malik knows. His name's Mike
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Mike Teasy. He's a UNT legend.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage.
Hey, Eastside, did you listen to Sasuke by Lil Uzi Vert?
That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
This is not no Naruto, but I
I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter,
and
a lot of teams
break,
are just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that.
We got Parsons guarding the slot receiver.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
I'm trying to move closer to the TV, but I forgot my fucking controller's plugged in. I'm already done with mine.
They'll run on first down. It's Mack.
Bro, that's exactly what happened earlier on his.
And it's second down.
Yeah, it's going to take like...
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
I need your gamer tag, yeah. Mine is thank you, Josh Wood.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
I'm not even going to eat these chicken nuggets.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Put your girlfriend on the block. Let 1600 see what's
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Just think about the end goal.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
I had CD open, bro, wide open down the field.
Really well.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm not missing that again, Lisa.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Some oranges.
This quarterback now already over 150 yards through the air in the opening quarter. It's 1st and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Press defense, but cover 3.
Gurley.
Come on, bro.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Come on, Todd. Bro, I can literally read your defense thanks to fucking Trevor Lawrence.
Off the play fake. Lawrence. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
They beginning that
and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 12-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. And got his man.
Do the dance on CD. Do the dance.
Touchdown, Houston. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans push further out in front. Still first quarter, 2
oh my God, Brandy.
For him. How are they going to slow him down?
Brandy, it's not that bad.
Their game plan, whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
You're not going to eat that long one? No. Damn, this hoe is soggy as shit now. Come on, ew.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
No, you're going to eat that, bro. Brandy.
This is taken
That's
at
not
the 3.
crunchy.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Esai.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Super OD.
Big chunk now because, as you know, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6.
You're not
feel a lot
that.
more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Yeah, bro,
they
it's
try
like
to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Seahawks football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, come on, bro.
Complete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Ooh, yeah. I meant you another one.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson.
Come on, Duran.
Flush to his right. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
That's not even my character, bro. You're a real day one nigga, bro. Barnett High School. Barnett Middle School.
On 1st down, it's Gurley.
Damn, you're not letting me get shit on the ground,
down to the 22-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Damn, she hung up quick as shit. She said, okay,
this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Score! Hey, Charlie! Hit it!
Off play action. Lawrence. And he'll take this.
Bro, step up in the pocket, get away from the pressure, and throw the ball.
Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the
Step
year.
up in the pocket.
And the Texans push further out in front.
He's
I know a lot of
poised.
people look at these games and think, all right,
He's
this thing's done.
poised.
Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that looked like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Let's go, Let's go. At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Points per drive ratio. That answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
And they keep up
not
with
have
the
the balls go through goalposts.
It would be a track race. Nope.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Damn, it's only the second quarter.
Now Jackson rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
On 3rd down, Jackson. For Killer here, it's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it. This is Madden. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
That Kiana song.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On 2nd down now, it's Mack. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not
That's
enough.
Michael Parsons, #1 pick in the 2021 draft, boy.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
I took him #1, and then I
took
Trevor Lawrence
#2. Reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Brandy, it's not that bad. It is not that bad.
Jackson.
Oh, come here!
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
KJ!
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4
Did
guys
you finish them all,
right,
except for that on your sandwich?
Let's
just sandwich.
all get on the same page.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Keep it up. Smooth.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things
Brandy, they are not that bad.
Other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Here I come.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, you got to give me 50 cents on the dollar, Bria.
Coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
Dude, my backup left tackle is spread out wide.
Standing
right
by in
now.
Orlando, he'll have stats and scores from games in progress.
Go Alvin! Damn!
We get slap happy up here sometimes. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown. Texans.
Good shoot
out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
6-hour trip.
And he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They go play action now. Jackson out to his left. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Marlon Mack.
And
the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Play action. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And
you
go
didn't
out
get
of
first.
bounds. It appears right at the 45.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
You'll feel it.
I'm coming. Check. Pull it.
To throw is Jackson. And he finds McLaurin. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They fired out. That's a big game. They go play action here on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this one. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Hey, bro, turn your goddamn mic up, bro. What the fuck?
Down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. Something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Yeah, we went 4 verticals, nigga. Right? We said we wanted.
Oh, heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Okay.
Picked by Deontay Thompson, and he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead.
I hop on those. I'm taking my talents to Call of Duty after this.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense.
Oh my God, Philip Wentz is about this cold.
Act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. Not easily done.
Mike 7. Here we go.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson.
Go Micah. Go Micah. Go Micah. Go Micah.
7-yard line.
Due to her shoulder.
In the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
23 yards on the play. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll try and push it with Gurley. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 3. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. They're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because
that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Give me that. Oh, yeah. Like we can be like saying, give me.
In enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Damn, Asante, why you doing me like that? I'm just doing my job, coach.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence.
Damn, Chris, why you doing like that? I'm just doing my job, coach.
Chris Godwin with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
I'm just trying to get my mama out, coach.
Out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Damn.
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Yeah, and I went the one-on-one smoke with Amari.
They go play action with Jackson. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. When they run it, it's Mack. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Seahawks.
I'm over here buzzing.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Yo, Chief. What do you mean you're out of it right now? Are y'all in the four?
Mack. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Hey, you look like you're going through it. Does this nigga not sound fucked up?
From the 44, Jackson.
Brandy.
Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and he's just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Damn, dude, your eyes are closed. I take it you're not pulling
here
up.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Okay.
Jackson. Cooper's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Yeah, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Jackson now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now
he's on the mic. I think he can hear you.
This play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
It's not for me. I'm just, I'm a good sport.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. On 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm so glad it's the 3rd quarter because
that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 88 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run here with Lindsey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. Jackson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mack. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. His throw incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
60 times. Is Lamar really
a critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Damn, they held this nigga. They made him Christian McCaffrey on the game.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
I got it. Double tight, double tight. We got 4. We got 4.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Dumps this one off to Mack. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Jackson now.
He has elite instincts from his line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, Carl.
Oh, wait, no, don't tell me you ran to the kicker.
Cosmetics.
Running roughing the kicker.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. The extra point up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL. Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in some situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Mike 54.
They run. It's Gurley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
X3, 218, chop, snap.
To throw on 2nd down, Gilmore. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. On first down, Gilmore still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up with a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Makes the score Texans 63, Seahawks 13.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, they'll start out with Matt. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber.
Staying on the ground with Matt. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now it's Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Them Texans, Houston football.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
That's good for a Texans first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's caught. Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Gilmore. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Texans, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now.